Wasatch County and Heber City have been named by several national publications as one of the fastest growing micropolitan areas in the country. As families move to the valley, the pressure on the schools to handle the additional students has become an increasingly difficult challenge. For more than 20 years, student growth in Wasatch County has averaged 3% per year. That means that the school district has moved from a rural school district with about 3,000 students to a robust community with over 6,000 students in our schools. This video describes the actions taken by Wasatch County School District over the past 2 decades to utilize the school buildings to the fullest. It also demonstrates how the need to bond for new primary schools has been avoided for several years by an aggressive effort to manage the distribution of students. Before the year 2000, Wasatch School District had 3 elementary schools with grades K through 5, 1 mid-level school with grades 6, 7, and 8, and 1 high school with grades 9 through 12. In August of 2000, Rocky Mountain Middle School was completed. The grades were realigned at that time to have 3 elementary schools with grades K through 5, a middle school with grades 6 and 7, a junior high school with grades 8 and 9, and the high school was reduced to 3 grades, 10 through 12. In August of 2006, to handle the increased numbers of students in the elementary schools, Old Mill Elementary was completed. In addition, classrooms were added to J.R. Smith and Midway elementary schools. Now, Wasatch had 4 elementary schools, 1 middle school, 1 junior high school, and 1 high school. In August of 2009, the new Wasatch High School was completed, replacing the old, overcrowded Wasatch High School. At the same time, it was obvious that student growth had made another elementary school necessary to meet the growing population. However, instead of asking the voters to build a new elementary school at that time, the school district took some aggressive steps to handle the continued growth. The new Wasatch High School had been built to house grades 10 through 12 with room to grow for several years ahead. To relieve the overcrowding at the elementary level, it was decided at that time to move the 9th grade back to the high school using the space that had been planned for future growth to meet the immediate needs. The 8th grade was moved from Wasatch Mountain Junior High to Rocky Mountain Middle School. With both the 8th and 9th grades moving to the other schools, the junior high was dissolved. That building became the Timpanogos Intermediate School and received the 5th grade students from the elementary schools and the 6th grade students from Rocky Mountain Middle School. These moves provided some temporary relief to the overcrowding in the elementary schools. The number of schools in the district remained the same as the previous year, but now the elementary schools held grades K through 4, the intermediate school contained grades 5 and 6, the middle school grades 7 and 8, and the high school became a 4-year school with grades 9 through 12. In 2012, to help alleviate the continued population surge, 6 classrooms were added to Heber Valley Elementary. In August of 2014, to buy another year or 2, elementary boundaries were adjusted to try to equalize the pressure on each of the 4 elementary schools based on the continued growth. Now, in 2015, the extra space in the schools has been filled. As the district continues to add students at 3% per year, the issue of growth must be addressed. On August 18, 2015, the Wasatch County School Board voted to place an issue on November's ballot for 2 additional schools and a new swimming facility. With the growth of Wasatch High School, which is currently over 1,800 students and which will be over 2,000 students within 2 years, more space is needed for Wasatch High School programs. The district proposes converting Timpanogos Intermediate School into an extension of Wasatch High School. In addition, they are asking to build a new elementary school to be located in the Daniel area and a 2nd middle school located in the neighborhood near Old Mill Elementary. The 5th grade would return to the elementary schools and the 6th grade would become part of the middle schools. The school district would then have 5 elementary schools, each with grades K through 5, 2 middle schools with grades 6, 7, and 8, and 1 high school with grades 9 through 12. The 3% growth rate has been sustained for more than 20 years. With a focus on Wasatch County as one of the most desirable places to live in the United States, there is no reason to believe that the growth will end now. Even if growth remains at a modest 3%, over 1,000 additional students will be added to Wasatch School District's classrooms by the year 2020. Preparing for this growth over the next few years calls for action today. Building an additional elementary school, a 2nd middle school, and repurposing the intermediate school to handle Wasatch High School's needs will provide the necessary classroom space to handle much of that growth.